The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory and former Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, has commended the immediate past member representing Owedo Frederick constituency, Right Honorable Dr. Omoregie Ogbeide-Ihama, for obeying the governors of the PDP to step down for Governor Godwin Obaseki in the 2020 governorship election that brought about the re-election of Governor Obaseki and his deputy, Right Honorable Kamel Shaibu. Wike stated this during a banquet in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, to mark the new year. The report.
Many people within and outside the political space in Edo State believe that the re-election of Governor Godwin Obaseki and his deputy, Right Honorable Kamel Shaibu, in 2020 was largely made possible because of the decision of the immediate past member representing Owedo Frederick constituency, Right Honorable Dr. Omoregie Ogbeide-Ihama, to step down and give what many described as a soft landing for the governor after it became very obvious that the APC had shut the doors against the governor prior to the governorship primary. The legacy PDP group in Edo State, led by the National Vice Chairman South of the party, Chief Dan Obi, were vehement that the party will not give its ticket to Governor Godwin Obaseki until the intervention of the then Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike and other governors of the party. It was gathered that at one of the meetings that lasted for 12 hours in June 2020 at the Rivers State Government House, which had in attendance the then chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, His Excellency Governor Aminu Waziri Tambowa of Sokoto State, and other former governors who include His Excellency Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State, His Excellency Governor Nyesom Wike, who was the host. Others were Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, Umar Ofintiri of Adamawa State, and Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State. The meeting also had in attendance Prince Uche Secondus, the former national chairman of PDP, Chief Dan Obi, the national vice chairman South of PDP, and Right Honorable Dr. Omoregie Ogbeide-Ihama. It was gathered that all the resolutions reached between Governor Godwin Obaseki and the legacy group, none was set to be executed by the governor, as confirmed by Barrister Nyesom Wike, who said he and other governors stayed from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. to resolve the issue.
When the heat was on in Edo State, this young man was the front runner of the governorship election. PDP governors came. They spoke to me. We met in Government House, Port Harcourt, from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next day. People like blackmail, propaganda. When you don't want to do your own part, you bring blackmail and propaganda. This young man, pressure. I told him, with Chief Dan Obi, withdraw. Don't run for this governorship again. He was crying. Dan Obi was crying. I said, look, leave it. Don't run. And there we agreed what we give it to their group. We agreed. It's okay. He spent such an amount of money, let them give them back. Give them 4 commissioners. Not one was kept. Not one was kept. And they said, okay, you run for Senate in the next election. Not one was kept. And then the next thing you see, blackmail. Wike wants to control this. Wike wants to control this. But you didn't know Wike want to control when you came to Government House, Port Harcourt, to sit from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Blackmail. Blackmail. This was a young man. I told him, withdraw. Don't run. They were crying. What did we get? Blackmail. Wike did this. Wike didn't do this. But Wike wasn't bad. When Wike sat from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and said, look, withdraw. And he withdrew.
After the governor clinched the PDP ticket at the primaries held at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin City, members of the legacy group swung into action with Engineer Omoregie Ogbeide-Ihama nominated to coordinate the campaigns of Governor Godwin Obaseki in Owedo local government area. Ogbeide-Ihama ensured a landslide victory was recorded for Mr. Godwin Obaseki as the PDP recorded a total vote of 44,498 to defeat the APC with a vote cast of 18,365 as Ogbeide-Ihama campaigned round the 12 wards of Oredo and beyond for the governor to triumph.
Are you aware this is a song from Oredo? Yes. Will anybody stop the second time? All of us will receive information. No way! If you go home, you have not voted. You will vote. We will carry our cooler. You know how we do it. You remember, we will story with them till morning. Oh yes. And we will follow our vote to Omoregie. That's how we do it. Hello. For all those that are claiming lions and tigers, if I call them, going to that place. Yes, sir. Lions and tigers. Lions and tigers. Don't telling them.
It is also on record that Honorable Engineer Dr. Omoregie Ogbeide-Ihama was the chief state party agent for Governor Godwin Obaseki and stood his grounds at the INEC head office in Benin to ensure that Governor Obaseki's result was not tampered with. Despite the series of telephone calls that came to Engineer Ogbeide-Ihama's phone for him to look the other way and get some gratification, he was said to have turned down the offer just to ensure that Governor Godwin Obaseki was delivered.
In Ward 10, yes, in Ward 10, units 1, 2, and 3, there were discrepancies between the total number of accredited voters and the total votes counted. When she was talking about issues, she only spoke about Ward 12, which is 2 units, and the total registered voter of 1238. However, in Ward 10, where units 1, 2, and 3 were clear cases of overvoting, the issue was not brought up. And this is a very serious situation where the total number of votes counted is higher than the total number of voters. So I think she says you can clarify that issue.
After successfully defending the election results at the State Collation Center, Honorable Dr. Omoregie Ogbeide-Ihama then proceeded to the residence of Governor Godwin Obaseki to hand him a copy of the election results. As Governor Godwin Obaseki's administration winds up in November this year, many are of the opinion that it is time for the governor to in turn give all necessary support to Engineer Omoregie Ogbeide-Ihama, who has said he will be contesting the 2024 governorship election because, as the saying goes, one good turn deserves another. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.